Frequently, women distance themselves from men, not because of lack of interest at the beginning, but because over time they feel unsatisfied, misunderstood, or emotionally disconnected. One of the most common reasons behind this is that the man was unable to create the type of pleasure and intimacy she truly desired. Now, don't misunderstand this. Pleasure in this sense is not only physical, it is mental, emotional, and deeply connected to how a man positions himself in her presence. The good news is this today. You are going to discover 3 specific points on a woman's body that awaken her deepest desires when touched. But more importantly, you are going to learn why they work and how to stimulate them in a way that goes beyond the superficial. If you understand these principles, no woman will pull away from you for being inadequate in intimacy. Instead, she will feel drawn, captivated, and curious for more. Before we dive into this, I invite you to subscribe to our channel. If you believe our videos are already good, comment 1 if you think we can still improve. Comment 0 that way. You help us refine our content and continue bringing the best insights on attraction, seduction, and connection. Now let's begin. The difference between men and women in intimacy. When a woman meets a man and they move toward intimacy, her desires are often not fully satisfied. This isn't necessarily because of him being careless, because men and women operate differently. Men are visual instinct driven and can enter the mood within seconds. Women, on the other hand, require more time, more anticipation, more teasing and stimulation before they can surrender fully. This is why many men fail. They rush, they skip steps, and they dante. Understand that what ignites a woman's passion, I senti the speed but the slow burn. The art of creating desire lies in giving her time to feel safe, desired, and intrigued. That's where the 3 points come in. Each of them is not just physical, it's symbolic. They represent the doors to her body, her mind, and her emotions. When you understand how to touch these points, she doesn't just feel physical attraction. She feels connection intensity in the sense that you truly get her. Point 1, her lips. A woman's lips are much more than just a place for a kiss. They are a gateway to her emotions. When you touch her lips, you are not only igniting physical sensations, but also signaling vulnerability, intimacy, and trust. Tracing the outline of her lips with your fingers, brushing them gently, or leaning close enough for her to anticipate a kiss, builds a storm inside her. In that moment, she is not just thinking of the physical contact she has, surrendering to the invisible electricity between you. Why are lips so powerful? Because they represent the first act of surrender. When she allows you to explore that space, she's opening up more than her body. She's opening her inner world. Every kiss, every gentle bite, every playful touch triggers emotions that words cannot describe. It is the place where attraction becomes undeniable and where passion begins to burn. If you rush, the magic disappears. But if you take your time exploring her lips, like they are the most delicate treasure, she will feel seen, desired, and unable to resist the pull towards you. Point 2, her neck. The neck is often underestimated, yet it's one of the most sensitive and intimate areas of a woman's body. It's the place where she feels vulnerable, exposed yet deeply excited when touched in the right way. when your lips or your fingertips brush against her neck. Something primal awakens. She feels chills running down her spine, goosebumps spreading across her skin, and a fire that slowly begins to rise from within. This isn't only about physical stimulation. It's about psychological impact. Why? Because the neck is associated with trust. By exposing her neck, she's subconsciously signaling that she feels safe with you. And when you take advantage of that vulnerability, with tenderness and control, she associates your presence with comfort, excitement and safety all at once. Slow kisses, gentle breathing near her ear, or simply resting your hand along her neck, can create a storm of emotions she won't be able to ignore. The beauty of this point is that it combines power and softness. It's where dominance and care meet, creating a perfect balance that makes her feel completely captivated. Point 3, her back and hips. The third point is about control, grounding in the physical expression of intimacy. When you guide her by the hips or run your hands along her back, you are not just touching her body. You are showing leadership. And leadership is irresistibly attractive when expressed with confidence. Placing your hand firmly, yet gently on her lower back or hips tells her something powerful. You are with me, you are safe, and I am leading this moment. This doesn't need words. It's a primal language of desire and protection, one that every woman understands instantly. Her back, especially the area near the spine, is also filled with nerve endings that awaken a deep sense of relaxation and pleasure. When you combine this with whispers, subtle touches, or a kiss on her shoulder, she begins to melt in your hands. The reason this point is so effective is because it anchors her. It gives her the feeling of being guided, of letting go, and of allowing you to create the rhythm of connection. When you do this right, she stops thinking. She simply feels, and once she's in that state, desire becomes unstoppable. The deeper truth, now that you know these 3 points, the lips, the neck, and the back and hips, you must also understand this. It's not just about where you touch, but how you touch. The energy behind your actions matters more than the technique itself. If your touch is rushed, nervous, or uncertain, she feels it. If your touch is calm, confident, and intentional, she feels that too. A woman responds not only to physical stimulation, but also to the emotional state you carry in that moment. This is why so many men fail. They focus on the act itself, but forget the energy. They are too goal-driven, trying to get to the end instead of enjoying the journey. But women feel desire through the journey, not just the destination. The secret is to combine anticipation, gentleness, and confidence. When she feels that balance, she doesn't just see you as a man. She sees you as the man who truly understands her final thoughts. To master intimacy with a woman, you don't need tricks, magic lines, or complicated techniques. You need awareness, presence, and the ability to read her responses. The lips, the neck, and the back with the hips are just 3 gateways. But when used correctly, they lead to something far more powerful than physical pleasure. They lead to connection, and connection is what every woman truly desires. More than looks, more than words, more than anything else, connection is what makes her stay. What makes her crave more, and what makes her see you as unforgettable. So the next time you are close to her, remember it's not just about where you touch, but how you touch, how you look at her, and how you make her feel in the silence between your actions. Because that's where real seduction lives. If you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Every like, every comment, and every new subscriber is what keeps us motivated to create even deeper and more powerful content for you. Together, we will keep unlocking the mysteries of attraction, connection, and intimacy. Until next time.